Hi guys, welcome back to Rose Garden Soap Company. I hope your day is going amazing because mine is, of course, because I'm soaping. But anyway, today we're going to be using an Agave Lime fragrance, and it is from Nurture Soap. And I will be using Lavish Lavender mica. I will also be using Blue Vibrance mica, and I will be using some spirulina that I got some spirulina and I dispersed it in some sunflower oil. So I'll be using those three colorants, and also I'll be using the natural soap base colorant, and I'm going to do an in the pot swirl of all of those. And as you can see, I have my oils and butters here. My shea butter didn't really get a chance to melt down properly because I'm kind of in a rush. I have to get this soap made and I have to get out the door. So I'm going to go ahead and add my lye solution to it, and then I'm gonna go ahead and mix it up. Oh, I also have some coconut milk that I will be using. Got a little bit of coconut milk, and I'll just be putting it in there. I know people say that they freeze it and then they mix it with their lye, but I didn't want to do it that way because I've done it before and I just didn't like how it was. I don't like the process, so that's just fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna mix the lye solution into here. But first I'm gonna put the coconut milk in. Just messing up everything. Right, now I'm gonna go ahead and take this stick blender out and separate the soap. I don't know if you guys have seen Royalty Soaps and Katie, the Duchess of Suds, she's always like scrapey, scrapey. It's like so funny when she says it. I'm always dying laughing when she says it. So yeah, we're gonna, oh, it's really thick. Do you see this? I gotta hurry up. I'm gonna go ahead and separate it and mix the color in. I'm gonna mix the colorant in by hand because I do not want to mix the mix the soap a lot. Now here you can see I have my lavender, Blue Vibrance, and the spirulina. Now I'm gonna hurry up and mix these colors in because it is really thick. Okay, you see this soap is kind of really thick, right? But I think I can still work with it. I think it's all right. So, as I said, I was gonna use the Agave Lime fragrance. And so I'm going to go ahead and add that to my soaps now. here we go. Let's see if it'll do it, because it's really starting to thicken up. So hopefully it'll still allow me to do what it is that I want to do. Okay, so here we go. Still fluid. I'm going to pour it from really high. Right. Then I'm going to take the lavender, mix this up a little bit. Okay, and then I'm going to come around this side and pour it as high as I can. It's not really going through there, but hey, oh well, right? Okay. It's hard for me to pour from this angle where the camera is. So sorry guys if I get in your way. Alright. Just gonna let that be that. And now we're gonna get this blue in. Hopefully the blue goes down further than that purple did, because I wasn't feeling that. Let's see if I could do it like this. All right. Yeah, they're not acting right because they're really thick. Like, do you see this, guys? It's really, really thick. Okay. That's cool though. No sweat. Okay, so I'm gonna go in like this. All right. All right. Let's see how this turns out. I've never done anything like this. I usually stick to my little, you know, my little swirls and stuff that I do, that I've learned from everybody on YouTube. Shout out to all the soap making YouTubers. Like, y'all are amazing. I've learned so much. Royalty Soaps, I've learned so much from Kenny the Messy Soaper over at Appleberry. Oh, Royal Appleberry. They're all amazing. Well, here we go. So now here's my soap. It looks so pretty, right? Now I'm going to go ahead and try to pour this in the mold as best as I can. Look at that. Wow. Okay, it's a lot of white at the bottom. Turn this down a little bit. All right. Then I'm just gonna scrape out the soap a little bit. Scrape these pieces that are left in here. The scrapey. Okay guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and scrapey the containers. I don't like this little spatula. Let me get my big one. All right, here we go. Get all of this soap out of here. Now, I don't know what I want to do. I don't know if I want to put it all on top in a certain direction. You guys see that? Get this down a little bit further. I'm just gonna put this down here. It's not an even amount. Doesn't really matter to me. I'm just doing whatever my mind thinks of. Alright. We're gonna put some of this green down here. Then we're going to take this lavender and scrapey this too. And put this down the side as well. Try to make it even. Put some down here. Alright. Bang it down. I think I'm gonna have to spoon it on top of here, and I'm not quite sure how I want to do it. I'll just put it all right here. Steady dropping soap everywhere. I hear little plops going all over my floor. It's ridiculous today. And I'm such like a crazy person when it comes to getting all of the soap off. Like if I don't use all of the soap, I feel like I have to fill up my little embed mold things with the soap. So I have like a million embeds just sitting around that I never even use. Maybe one day I'll use all of them. I seen Katie do a like a little boho soap, and she used all of her soap shreds and embeds and pieces that she had laying around. I might do something like that, kind of inspired. Do like a little jewel box, something like that. All right, scrapey as much as I can out of this bowl. This fragrance smells so good. I'm so new to fragrances. The only thing that I wanted to do was essential oils. I was like an essential oil junkie. Just had to have everything essential oil. It has to be so. I got caught up on the word like natural and all of that kind of stuff. And there's so many scents that I wanted to have, and I'm like, I can't do it just with essential oils, even though I love them because they help my skin. I think they do. They help my skin. And my breathing and things like that. But now I'm addicted to the fragrance, and I'm just buying them all up from everybody. My next is Be Scented. That is my next company to get fragrance from, and I cannot wait. I watch her videos at I think it's Ann and Suds and such. Yeah, I like that channel. Okay, Danielle, what are you doing? Okay, I'm just gonna randomly just throw this up here because I don't know what I'm doing. And I'm excited to make soap. I have so much stuff to make. I have some chapsticks to make. I have so much. Some candles. And I can't wait to put them all on my website. But right now I'm just making them for like personal people that have other shops and stuff, and I'm just selling it to them like wholesale and making custom loaves for my peeps. Do people still say peeps? I don't know. Well, I'm gonna say it. I'm like a 90s kid, so I'm gonna say peeps. And then I have a tiny bit of purple, and yeah, it's ridiculous that I want to put it up here, but I have to. Get all the colors on top of the soap. Right. Okay. Okay, I got all those emptied out. Now I just got this plop of, I don't know if you can see it, it's so bright, plop of this white soap base color, and I really don't know what I'm gonna do with it because, sorry you guys, it's like a lot and I don't know if it's all gonna fit, but I want it to fit because I don't want to use it for anything else. Please fit, please. And these gloves are huge. My boyfriend got me the wrong size, but I'm gonna use these suckers until they're gone. All right. Let's see if I can get some of this white soap base that's kind of mixed with blue or green on top of here and see if I can do a little something, something. Okay, yeah, I'm doing too much. I'm obviously doing too much. I'm just gonna have to go ahead and put part of this in the little soap. No, I don't want too much white soap up here. Okay. Now we are back. Now let's see what I'm gonna do with this. All of this on top. I don't know if I can get away with some type of swirl effect on here. All right. So that's pretty much going to be it. I don't think I can do too much else to this. You know what? I just got to do something. All right. And I completely just wiped off all the little marks that I put because I was gonna pipe the soap today, but I changed my mind on piping. Ugh. Here's my little seashells that will be molded. And then here's the soap. See how pretty the colors are? They're probably going to be so much more prettier when, you know, when everything solidifies. It's starting to lean to the side, like it's heavy. All right. Thank you for watching, guys. Oh, it's kind of cute. I remember when the soap was only blue and purple when I was pouring it. Oops. So that's what happened there. Alright. This side is blue and green. And this side is purple and white. And I like this side the best. This is nice. I can tell I messed it up right here when I tried to unmold it. It's not as smooth as the other parts, and it has holes in it. And I thought I beat it down good enough, but maybe I didn't. So here's my little soap cutter that I got. Okay. Got a little bit of freezer paper right here to lay the soap on. Let me see if I can get this straight. There we go. You can still see it. All right. And then I pull it up to this line that I have. Actually, I can't even do that because I have to cut the end piece off. I have to get used to this cutting soap stuff because for the longest I didn't even have this. I had the little regular soap cutter that everybody gets when they first make soap. Oh wow, I like that. That is so pretty. And it smells really good. And it was Agave Lime was the fragrance that I used. And I like that. That is really pretty. For the longest, I just did regular whole colored soaps. I didn't really. Oh, and then it's not even lining up with my markings that I made from my mold. I need to reevaluate those lines. Oh wow, look. That is so pretty. And they're gonna look even better after I clean them up and they cure. That fragrance smells so good. I need to reevaluate these lines that I got going on. I think I'm just gonna ignore the lines that are being made with this, with the soap cutter, and I'm just gonna pay attention to the lines that I made in the soap. I love it. It's so pretty. It's one of my favorite parts of cutting soap. I mean, of making soap. It's the cutting part. I like that part too. I like how it's just all wispy in and out. I love it. My arm is completely in the way. So pretty. I'm just gonna keep saying that it's pretty. I think every soap that I make is pretty except when I made like, it's a turmeric, oh my goodness, keep hitting this camera, sorry guys. It's a turmeric arrowroot powder and activated charcoal soap that I sent with what is it? It is peppermint essential oil, and I've made it so many times, and the last 2 times that I made it, for some reason I used more activated charcoal, and like the activated charcoal took over the whole soap, so they turned out really ugly. I mean, they're fine, but like the recipe and everything. Let me get one. All right, continue this cutting. That's why I have this piece of wood right here, because if I didn't, the soap would just slide as I put the blade through the cutter. I don't know what this is. It's like a guitar string. I don't know what you call it. Like the swirls are they're all so different, but they're all the same. They're all pretty. And it's kind of soft a little bit. It's like sticky. I think I can see my fingerprints. I don't know if you guys can see that. I can see my fingerprint in the soap. It'll be pretty solid in a few days. My soaps tend to get really, really hard, and I love that. And I don't put salt in there. I do water discounts. Once I learned how to do water discounts, it was over. It was a wrap. I'm just gonna keep doing them. But yeah, I don't have a problem with my soap being hard and lasting. I did have a problem with my scent lasting in the soaps, especially when I was using essential oils. And I read somewhere that if you put clay in it, that it'll help it. But I put clay in my soaps anyway, so I was like, why wasn't the scent staying? So maybe I just wasn't putting enough. So yeah. I love it. I'm gonna do more in the pot swirls from here on out. And I got, you know, soda ash on top of here. I left it out and it gelled completely. And yeah, I don't mind it though. I never mind soda ash on my soap. It's like, it's what happens. Unless it's like a black soap, then it probably looks off if it's completely black. All these holes in it. Look at that. And I don't mind those either. I mean, if people don't like it, then they just don't like it. But I don't mind the hole in the soap. I care if the soap is good on my skin and if it smells good, and of course if it's pretty, if the purpose is for it to be aesthetically pleasing to the eyes. Okay, I'm going to cut this last piece and this end piece, and I use the end pieces as samples in my shop. Oh, it's sliding. See if this is exactly what it would do, the whole loaf, if I didn't have this piece of random wood right here. Oh my gosh, it's like the two ends are completely opposites. I mean, you can tell it came from the same soap, but they are two opposites. I love it. That is so cute. Yeah. Somebody's gonna be lucky to get these. And the last bar. And clean these up a bit, and they'll be good to go. Alright guys, thank you for watching my video on the agave lime making and cutting. And it should be ready April what, 20 something. I'll have it in the description box when it'll be ready. Alright, here you guys go. Here's a shot of all the soaps just sitting here, looking pretty, ready to go on the curing rack. Alright guys, thanks for watching. See you in the next video.